I have an idea for you for another, I guess, aviation-related book, if that's something that you were interested in, which clearly you are. The idea is you're on a flight, somebody's on a plane, and the person near them takes their shoes off. And it is bad because the shoes are taken off. That's the idea. And then you can go from there. Just the shoes are off, and that is a disaster in itself. Would you agree with that notion or no?
I would, and that is a disaster. But I do have to say, I write thrillers, and that's horror. And so I'll leave that to be the story you write.
Bless you for that, because I'm bringing up, much to, no doubt, your dismay and chagrin, and I apologize for roping you in, Chris.
This is ridiculous.
Well, what? Because he takes his shoes off on planes. What would you say to that, TJ?
It's a 5-hour flight. Why should I keep my shoes on?
What do you think about that?
I will say this. Do you walk around without your shoes on?
No, it's literally just in my seat.
What do you think?
I'm not a psycho. I'm not going to the bathroom with no shoes
People
on.
do that, don't they?
Oh, do they ever?
Now, what would you counsel for these people, TJ?
To each their own, and I'm not on a plane to mother anyone, but as a flight attendant who knows what happens in those bathrooms, and I would advise keeping your shoes on at all points in time.
Okay, so that's the horror. That's not a thriller. Okay, so then here's another one. I'm going to keep trying here. You're sitting on a plane, and the person next to you does not stop talking. I mean, does not stop talking. And do you know anybody over there who's that person? Mike, do you wanna step up right there?
I've changed. I do not talk like I used to on planes.
Let me tell you something. I love that man over there. He's my audio executive. That's what he wants to be referred to as. He doesn't stop talking on a plane. What's your 2 cents on that subject matter as somebody who used to work in the aviation industry?
Headphones will get you everywhere. They don't have to be on. You don't have to be listening to anything.
Oh,
but it's like a polite way to send the message of,
okay,
I'm in my me time now.
Okay, so but neither of these are book ideas, is what you're saying.
I'll work it into the next one. I'll figure out a way to work it in there.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance.
Very good. Fantastic. Which one is worse, the shoes off, or the people who don't stop talking?
Well, here's my question. You've thrown both of them under the bus. Under the plane.
Hold on a second. With all due respect.
Let's go.
What about when someone who you think is your close personal friend and working partner that you've been with for over a decade, right? And they just so happen, because of their socioeconomic status, can sit further in front of the plane, right? What if that person then takes out their cell phone and records you and tries to seat shame you, even though you're sitting literally on the other side of the curtain? How would you judge that person?
Don't involve TJ in any of your axe grinding.
Do you think it's about you? You're a very guilty conscience, Rich Eisen.
Yeah, this was just a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical situation. Can we work that in? Would you judge that person?
I think there's a lot of blame to go around everywhere. I think everyone here has a fair share of the blame.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go in the fact that I have to be the first on a plane. I've got to be first. I've got to be the first on a plane, because the overhead bin. That's
premium real estate.
That is exactly right. So I guess one last, striking a blow for those you used to work with, the hardworking men and women who are flight attendants every single day. What do you tell passengers about what the hell to do when they're on a plane? I mean, what do you do in terms of, what would you counsel them to do, to not do, because it would drive a flight attendant totally nuts? What do you got for me on that front? Let's strike a blow for the people you used to work with.
The thing, I feel like I could write another book, another 300-page book with that kind of information. But a tiny little one that I can say is the headphones that I was just talking about. When we come around with the beverage cart, just take the headphones out. It's the smallest thing. When we approach you to ask you your drink, just take the headphones out and address the flight attendant. That will get you everywhere.
Is that right?
It is. Because when you go every single row on every single flight and you say, can I get you something to drink? And the person just looks up at you and then they wait. Can I get you something to drink? And then they take them out and go, what? It's like...
Anybody else guilty of that here? You want to raise your hand? No? Not at all? You're not?
I'm very polite.
I am flight attendant friendly.
Okay.
Rich.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, by the way, that's TJ as well, the Rich Eisen Show, TJ.
Most of the time, I'm probably trying to like hit on my flight attendant, so I'm very attentive to
goodness gracious.
I'm just being honest with you.
Straight through the front door.
You know, just being honest. So
TJ,
I'm
will
paying
say,
attention.
he does hate people who recline in front of him.
Oh,
he's a bigger
TJ.
guy.
Well, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
I can understand that.
And
I
I've
can
got like a
understand
5'2" lady in front of me who wants to test the boundaries of how far back her seat
But
can
the
go.
button is there for a reason.
No, come on,
It's there to
man.
be pushed
See,
and used.
but to me, yes. But also to your point, yes. And to me, the answer is, as a courteous passenger, that's what I would also say to people.
Yes.
Remember, we're all in this together.
That's what I'm saying to you.
We're all in this together. So if
Says, by the way, the author of Falling and Drowning, we have gathered from your work that everyone's in it together
That's
once
what
you're
I'm
in the
saying.
plane.
We're going
Yes.
through this. No matter how good or bad this goes, we're all in this together. So I always look behind me and see, like, is there a kid behind me? Then I'm going to recline. If it's
Yes.
a 6'2" man, then
Three,
I'm
TJ.
gonna-
Don't sell me short, please. 6'3".
Sell them tall. Okay, so that's what I got to look behind me before I recline?
It's all about courtesy, right? It's all about courtesy and respect.
All right, I'm going to
you
go.
so much
I'm
for
going to go
that.
here one more time here. I'm going to go one more. What about the armrest in the middle seat? Who have you ever? By the way, have you ever been involved in adjudicating a fight over an armrest?
Over an armrest, no.
Okay.
But to me, I mean, that's the short stick. If you draw on the short straw, if you're sitting in the middle seat, so you deserve both
arms,
armrests
both
if you
arms.
want them.
And the back position, right?
And the back position, right? Exactly, because then you're hunched forward. Oh, so we found common ground. We
I
can
think
all
we
agree
have.
on this.
But didn't we talk about that on the
First
show
come,
once?
first serve on the armrest.
And it went. I mean,
See,
there's no consensus.
guy that takes the shoes off.
First come, first serve.
don't get in the middle seat. Sorry.
See, and this is why I write these books on planes, because there is never a flight that is not without conflict. Everyone has a different opinion, but we're all in this together, and these conflicting opinions are going to go head to head, and now you got a new book idea.
TJ, our last flight to New York, I
Oh,
packed some
gosh.
cashews and some walnuts
man,
in a
you got-
bag, right? And that's the only thing I had to eat. And as I was about to
got
dig
dined
in and
out.
enjoy, I got the message that someone had a peanut allergy 100, 200 feet behind me. Could I
But
really
wait,
kill that person
this is-
with my cashews and my walnuts?
Excuse me.
I
We're
was
in this
hungry.
together. Didn't you hear what she had to say?
I didn't
This is
open
a
them.
best-selling author.
I didn't open them. I'm just saying, could I have killed them had I decided to munch on the cashews and the walnuts? That's all.
TJ, I just want to say that if I'm having the courtesy of being uncomfortable on my flight so that I don't put my seat in your chairs, could you be courteous enough to not send a child into anaphylactic shock?
I'm just wondering. I did not eat them. I did not eat them, but I'm just wondering.
TJ,
There
if you're 6'3", right? I didn't short you.
You didn't.
You're 6'3",
Yeah, yeah.
and you don't want me reclining. Don't put my kid into anaphylactic shock.
Well, and I didn't.
simple
I just
ask.
wanted to make sure
It
that
is
that
a
wasn't
simple
just
ask.
something they were telling me so that I couldn't enjoy my cashews.
No,
That's all.
It's not a
is-
you problem. It's a nut allergy problem of the child you clearly don't care about.
Well, Rich, I didn't eat them, so clearly I do. I did eat the Reese's Pieces, though, but I did not eat the cashews and the walnuts.
You're never coming back here, are you, TJ?
She
I'd love
has
to come back here. This
Fantastic.
is a hoot. I'll referee this any day.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.